Well, it is, of course, Veterans Day, and as we thank those who have served and who are serving, there is a simple way to give back to them. Hire a veteran.
All right, so let's talk about that, and who better to discuss that than Tom Gimbel? He is joining us now, live and in person.
Always
I
good to
love
be here.
this.
Yeah.
This is so great.
We got to get rid of Micah more often.
No. This is such a great topic because I think veterans have such unique leadership skills, and I hope that employers are recognizing that. Are you seeing that they are? That they
Yeah,
realize
they are.
that?
I think it's trying to find up the right veteran for the skills that you have. And too often, we look at people based on a resume. And we
Yeah.
think they've only done X, Y, and Z. All they can do is X, Y, and Z. And coming out of a military background, so many skills are transferable. You mentioned leadership. There's also teamwork and camaraderie. So you don't have to hire somebody who's a veteran only to be a leader. You get somebody on board, they're going to be loyal to your company. They're going to be a better teammate for other
Yeah.
people. They've got maturity. They understand long hours and commitment.
Discipline, yeah.
Absolutely. It
Yeah.
really adds a ton to company culture.
Okay.
From the veteran standpoint, you know, they may have never had an experience where they've even had like a corporate or otherwise
Traditional
interview kind of process. How would you advise them to sort of move forward once they are facing an exit from military life?
I think there's a lot that goes into it, Ray. It's really a good comment because I was talking to a young military guy, a guy by the name of Jake. He's a friend of mine. And we were talking. I said, number one, there's just dress code that's different. You're talking about something in your whole career, all you've been doing is wearing the same clothes that somebody else tells you to dress. It's like coming out of parochial school and going into college, right? So you need to know that. Number two, you need to know how to interview because you come in and you're so formal. And I was telling Jake, everything was yes, sir, no, sir, which is nice and it's polite, but it comes across, if you don't understand it, a little structured. And especially in an entrepreneurial world, we're more casual. Heck, 3 years ago, I would have been wearing a tie. Right? I mean, the world has changed.
Yeah.
And so I think it's to understand the communication style. But most importantly for veterans, they have to learn how to dissect their resume into layman's terms. They always default back to military verbiage. And they have to be able to translate what they were doing into regular business talk.
It's got to take a lot of breaking down their mental process because that's all they've known, right?
Absolutely. You're taking somebody who's been, literally programmed in how to communicate and what strategy is and how to go about it. Now you're saying, that's great, but to survive in the real world doesn't work. And there's just a hit to the ego and the confidence. I actually relate a lot of it to parents who were stay-at-home parents.
Yeah.
And for 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, they re-enter the workforce. The computer styles change. The language has changed. How to communicate, technology. Now you have soldiers who've been doing something else, no time off, but something totally different. And now they have to convert over. And so I think there's companies like LaSalle Network that help people, but there's also in the military, if you search out resources, there are avenues to get help to learn how to convert over to civilian life.
Okay, so we've talked about what veterans can do and how they can adjust, right, if they're going to interview. But are companies doing anything to try to attract more veterans, more people in the military to their jobs, and how do they accommodate
They are, and there are military nonprofit or veteran military nonprofits to help people segue.
Wounded Warrior Project.
Exactly right, things like that. But the problem is, it's kind of, this is what we have and whoever's coming. And they try to create a bridge to make that work, but it's easier said than done. And so what companies can do is, especially in Chicago, where we've got Great Lakes Naval Base and some other facilities, is we can contact those organizations and they'll give you a pipeline. The problem is it's just not targeted. If you go to the University of Chicago and you get somebody who's a data analytics major, you're going to get that. When you go and recruit somebody out of the military, you got to be looking for the best available athlete and saying, we just want to get somebody who's a really strong, hard worker, intelligent person who will be a good person we can mold. And a lot of companies don't want to either invest the time or spend the money on something that isn't a direct fit. It's kind of like the draft. We got a horrible NFL team, but it's kind of like the draft of taking the best available athlete versus a specific skill position.
Makes sense. Okay, Tom Gimbel, always very nice to see you, sir. Please
I
come
wore
back.
this for you guys, special.
Did you?
Nice.
Look at
Chicago,
you.
right? We got to let's get some pride back in the
There
city.
you go.
If the football team won't do it, we'll do it right
There's
here.
lots of other reasons. You're right.
I love his energy. It's so great.
Great to
nice
see you,
to see
Tom.
you.
Have a
Thank
good
I'm not Cuban, but I try.